गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। तो आज हम कर रहे हैं अपनी डायरेक्टरेट ऑफ एजुकेशन की वर्कशीट नंबर 36 सब्जेक्ट साइंस क्लास 10th के लिए। बेटा मेटल एंड नॉन मेटल चैप्टर आपका कंप्लीट हो चुका है। आज हम इसके कुछ प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चन करने जा रहे हैं। देखते हैं आपको कितनी वर्कशीट अच्छे से समझ आई हैं। तो चलिए सबसे पहले हम करेंगे ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज हियर स्टूडेंट्स, an element react with oxygen to give a compound with a high melting point and the compound is soluble in water and the element is likely to be calcium. Metals oxides are always basic in nature. The non-metal which conduct electricity, that is graphite. Arrange copper, silver and aluminium in the increasing order of reactivity. So in increasing order, student, silver, then copper, then aluminium. Okay students. Next one question is, a list of the common metals arranged in the order of their decreasing reactivity is known as reactivity series. We discussed it in the worksheet, that is reactivity series. Sixth question, a dash reactive metal displaces a dash a more reactive, student, more reactive metal displace a less reactive metal. Name the ion made by the known metals. Student, known metals are form anions. Some metal do not react with the water at all. Name anyone, that is our gold. Okay. Ninth question student here. Metal which is most abundant, that is aluminium. Electronic configuration of Z16 is 286. Will it lose or gain? So student, 6 in the outermost shell, it means to complete the octet it need 2 electron. It means it gain electrons. Okay. Let's move to our short answer question. Complete the following reaction. Fe plus H2O. So student, when Fe reacts with the H2O, then here we get Fe3O4 plus hydrogen. You have to balance that equation, student. Also balance it, because without balancing you didn't get full marks. 3 Fe, 4 H2O and 4 H2. Okay. Again we write here Fe3O4 plus H2. Now we balance it. 4 H2 here, 4 H2 here, 3 Fe here. Okay, this is our equation. Second is calcium reacts with the water. So student, we have to write the equation here. We got calcium hydroxide plus hydrogen. Now we balance it also. Okay. Next, when potassium is react with the water, we get potassium hydroxide, that is KOH plus hydrogen gas. Student, hydrogen is liberated in every case, because we studied that the metal reacts with the water, liberate hydrogen gas. Okay, you can now balance it. Got it? Now move to our second question. Generally, when metals are treated with the acids, hydrogen gas is liberated. But when metal treated with dilute HNO3, student, focus on that line. Dilute HNO3, hydrogen is not liberated. Why? Because dilute HNO3 is an oxidizing agent. So you have to write the answer here, that HNO3 is oxidizing agent. And it oxidize hydrogen to water. Okay students, HNO3 convert all the hydrogen gas into water by oxidizing it. Now move on to our third question. You are given a hammer, a battery, a bulb, a wire and a switch. How could you use them to distinguish between the samples of metal and non-metal? So student, for the metal and the non-metal, first for hammer, we can write hammer is used for the metals because metals are malleable and non-metals are non-malleables. And second one, for switch battery, metals are the good conductor of electricity but non-metals are the poor conductor of electricity. So you have to write here two differences between metal and non-metal. Fourth question student, what are the amphoteric oxide? Give two example of amphoteric oxide with reaction. What are the amphoteric oxide? We discussed in the last worksheet those oxides which reacts both with the acid and base. For example, what are the examples of amphoteric oxide students? We write the examples here. So what are the examples of amphoteric oxide? That is aluminium oxide and zinc oxide. These are the two examples of amphoteric oxide. And we have also write the reactions here. So student, reactions are like, first is our aluminium oxide. Aluminium oxide when reacts with the acid, it gives aluminium chloride plus water. Okay, and when this aluminium oxide reacts with a base, it gives sodium aluminate, that is NaAlO2, and liberate water with it. Okay students, so this is the reaction of aluminium oxide which is amphoteric with the acid and base. In the similar way, we have to write the equation of zinc oxide, that is also a amphoteric oxide. Note it. Now we write the reaction of zinc oxide. When zinc oxide students reacts with the acid, it gives zinc chloride plus water. And when this zinc chloride student react with any base, it gives sodium zincate and with water. So these are the reaction of our amphoteric oxide with the acid and water. I think this is clear up to you. So let's move to our next question students. Give reasons. Fifth question is give reason. First, copper is used to make the hot water tank and not steel. Why copper is used? Because copper does not react with the hot water, cold water and steam. So what is the answer student? As copper doesn't react with the hot water, cold water and steam, so it is used in making hot water tanks. Okay. Next question is our gold and silver are used to make the jewelry. Why? Because they both are very less reactive and non-corrosive. Very less reactive and non-corrosive. So due to these two properties student, gold is used in the jewelry. Okay. Third one question is our sodium and potassium and lithium are stored under oil. Why they store under oil student? Because they are highly reactive. With which? With moisture and air. Highly reactive with air plus moisture. So we store them in oil. Okay. Sixth question is here student. Metallic oxide of zinc, magnesium and copper were heated. So zinc oxide, we have to find that displacement occur where? क्या जिंक ऑक्साइड में जिंक जो है वो डिस्प्लेस कर सकता है? नहीं। मैग्नीशियम कर सकता है, कॉपर नहीं कर सकता। मैग्नीशियम ऑक्साइड, इसे कोई भी डिस्प्लेस नहीं कर सकता। क्यों? क्योंकि मैग्नीशियम हाईली ऑक्साइड है। कॉपर ऑक्साइड की बात करें तो कॉपर लेस रिएक्टिव है, इसे जिंक डिस्प्लेस कर देगा। ये मैग्नीशियम से भी लेस रिएक्टिव है, मैग्नीशियम भी इसे डिस्प्लेस कर देगा। सो दिस इज आवर टेबल स्टूडेंट। 7th क्वेश्चन, गिव द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ मेटल विच इज मोस्ट मेलिएबल। विच इज मोस्ट मेलिएबल? दैट इज gold. So answer of our first most malleable, that is gold, AU. Best conductor, that is silver, AG. Not found in the free state, that is our sodium and potassium. Okay. 8th question, which important property of aluminium is responsible for its great demand in industry? Why aluminium is very demandful in industry? Because it is very abundant. It is found in a very large amount on our earth. Second, it is non-corrosive because aluminium oxide layer protected from the corrosion. And the thirdly, it is very light. So these three properties, students, are for aluminium, so that aluminium is very popular in industries. What are these? Aluminium is abundant, aluminium is non-corrosive, and aluminium is very light. Next question, student. When a metal X is treated with the cold water, it gives basic salt with the formula XOH and liberate a gas Z which easily catches fire. Identify X, Y and Z. So student, we have to write the reaction here. X treated with cold water and it gives XOH and liberate hydrogen gas. Okay. Liberate a gas, that is Z. We have to check what is X and what is Z, and that is our Y, students. Okay. So X is here, sodium. Y is here, water. When sodium reacts with water, it gives sodium hydroxide, and Z is here, hydrogen gas. So this is your X, this is your Y, and this is your Z. X, Y, Z. You have to fill these X, Y and Z. Okay. Now move to our last question, student. 10th question of short answer question. In the given structure, write the chemical formula. What is the chemical formula here? That is Na2O. Metal is Na. Non-metal is O. Anion and cation. Anion is here. O and cation is here. Na. Okay. Now let's move to our long answer type question, student. In the formation of compound between A and B, A loses 2 electron and B gains 1 electron. B gains 1 electron, A loses 2. The formula of the compound is our AB2. So what is the formula, student? AB2. What is the nature? Ionic bond. Okay. On the similar line, explain the formation of MgCl2. We have to write the structure of MgCl2. How can we make the structure of MgCl2, student? For Mg12, distribution is 282, and for Cl17, that is 287. We have to draw the structure of MgCl2. In Cl, there is the 7 valence electron. In Mg, there are the 2 electrons. So Mg share one electron with this and one with this. So this is the electron dot structure of MgCl2. Next question student, common salt conduct the electricity in the molten state. Why? Because in the molten state it produce ions. And ions conduct electricity always. Why is the melting point of NaCl is high? Because NaCl is an ionic compound, and ionic compound there is a strong attraction force. Why melting point of NaCl is very high? As we needed high amount of energy to break down the strong attraction force. Which force is student? Strong ionic forces. Ionic attraction forces. So its melting point is very high. Differentiate between metal and non-metal. I think this question is very easy. You can do it by yourself. Difference is already given to you. What is aqua regia? Write a short note. So student, what is aqua regia? Last question is here. What is aqua regia? Aqua regia is, it is a solution of HCl and HNO3 when they mix in the ratio of HCl and HNO3 mix in the ratio of 3:1. It is called aqua regia. Write a short note of the reaction of metals with the salt solution. You can give here any example of the metal reactions. First is our Zn. When reacts with the copper sulfate, it gives zinc sulfate plus copper. Second one is our student. When iron reacts with the copper sulfate, it gives iron sulfate plus copper. And these two reactions you have to write in your last question part. Okay. I think this worksheet is clear up to you. All the answers we discussed in that worksheet. If you have any query, then please mention in the comment box. And if you like that worksheet, share among your friend circle and subscribe our channel Learning Light to get the more notification and solution in an easy form. Thank you.